The original idea of a security was not that you have a right, but that you can prove the right. Tokenization brings exactly this idea back.
How do you identify the total addressable market for tokenization? I think it really is probably every asset in the world. And that's a big number, right? You add that up and it's easily in the trillions of dollars.
I've been in the space for a very long time and I've seen hundreds of companies, but the moment I saw STOKR and realized what they were building, it blew my mind.
The current financial markets are extremely complex and intransparent. We have depositories, paying agents, clearinghouses, brokers, control agents, all just to prove who is owning what. And all these middlemen increase unnecessarily the costs, the time, and make it extremely intransparent.
In traditional markets, a settlement can only happen Monday to Friday during the working hours. But does the world exactly work in 9-to-5 basis? The answer is not. It's a 24/7 market.
So we asked ourselves, how can we simplify the current financial market infrastructure? But the tokenization actually allows, without all the middlemen in between, peer-to-peer trading, instant settlement, collateralization, and all the use cases we have not even thought about.
We started in a very interesting momentum. People were doing ICOs, trying to avoid all the regulations because somehow magically the technology can avoid or help to avoid every regulation. We were completely against it.
STOKR is a regulated entity in Luxembourg, supervised by the CSSF, which is the financial regulator, and thereby we need to have, but we also surely have those expertise and this experience in-house.
We issue tokens on a blockchain that represent actual securities. That's basically the idea that is behind STOKR.
So tokenization brings the original idea of securities back, the proof of ownership, the proof that you have a claim against a company or somebody else.
The consensus view you see from Wall Street, from the City of London, is that this is the direction that capital markets will eventually evolve towards tokenization.
STOKR wanted to get the convenience of the tokenization that ICO showed the market, but within a regulatory framework that gave both the investors and the issuers a proper protection.
We had to overcome a lot of interesting challenges on this journey. So we developed a whitelisting logic, we integrated different blockchains, and we built this entire platform that is a two-sided marketplace where investors and issuers can interact with each other.
We are issuing securities on the Liquid network. We chose it by design.
Liquid is a layer 2 to Bitcoin, but it's a special type of layer 2 called a sidechain, so it's able to add additional functionality. One, of course, being the ability for issuers to issue stablecoins or shares and do so in a regulated, compliant way.
When you're buying the securities, you have to create a STOKR account, whitelist your blockchain address. Once you're whitelisted, then only you can participate in buying the token of the securities or trading the securities. And that's compliance by design.
In 2021, we sat together with Blockstream and structured a novel asset class, the asset class of hash rate-backed securities.
That product was the largest payout in security tokens investments, $80 million paid out, and even on a Bitcoin basis, outperformed Bitcoin itself by 32%.
With the subsequent product, Blockstream Mining Node 2, we created actually one of the largest tokenized assets worldwide.
The team had this vision way before anyone else in the space had this vision. And not only they had the vision, but also had the capacity to endure.
STOKR is definitely one of our preferred partners, and we're working with them on a lot of really exciting products.
Companies like STOKR are really the pioneers of this space, and in the future, people will look at this as the beginning of the digitization of tokenized security model.
And we have this opportunity right now. And STOKR is doing it now.
We are at that inflection point right now. Inflection point of institutions, larger asset managers, and traditional finance people understanding the value of tokenization.
So we spent 8 years building the infrastructure, the compliance, and the technology. So it's live, it works, and it's ready for you to use. Let's talk.